Sorry, I need to order my food for the day. It's 2 in the afternoon and I still haven't eaten. So hi, I'm Victoria. If you're new here, you should go down below and hit that subscribe button because it really helps me out and really helps, it just really helps me out pretty much because I'm a one-man show. Anyway, today we're going to talk about friendships and how those kind of work out and how they how you might want to be in a friendship and how you might not want to be in a friendship. And I've gone through, for better or for worse, I've gone through multiple relationships where I am no longer friends with them. But that's okay. I don't mind that much. It shows that I'm growing and other people are growing. Anyway, obviously everyone knows the telltale signs if they're not making an effort to be with, like, to hang out with you, and you know, you're always reaching out to them and they never want to hang out. It's kind of a telltale sign that, like, maybe you shouldn't be friends. If it's like always awkward between the two of you, or you had like a fight and you still haven't resolved it, you might want to consider either resolving it or breaking the friendship off. I'm just gonna tell you, breaking the friendship off with like a clean break is gonna save you a lot of pain. It's gonna save you a lot of pain and emotional stress that you don't need in your life. Because we're already stressed enough because 2020 freaking sucks as a year, okay? That is not even an opinion, that is fact right there. It sucks. But yeah, those are telltale signs. Some of the less obvious ones might be that they're always hanging out, maybe like around, like if you're in a friend group, they might be hanging around everybody, like maybe but you or a couple other people, and which is fine. It's fine. But you know, if that's constantly happening, you might want to consider maybe putting your focuses in friendships elsewhere. A good way to test your friendship. Now, I wouldn't like recommend doing this if, like, I don't know, like, I wouldn't recommend doing this on like a boyfriend or girlfriend, but like if you were to like spontaneously stop texting somebody just to make sure that, you know, you're not the only one reaching out to them, but they're also reaching out like back to you. That's a good test. And also, like, if you're willing to share like most things with them, then they're probably like a true friend and you shouldn't let go of them. And also, like, I know it's hard, but if you have like long-term friends that are like drifting apart, that's okay. Especially if you've been friends with somebody since, like, I don't know, you were like 5 or 6 or whatever. You know, people grow up, they grow apart, they might not be interested in the same things that they used to be, which is okay. It's just a fact of life. It's a little unfortunate because you lose all those extra moments with that person, but you have those memories with them, which is good. And really just, if they're not vibing with you, like, you can pretty much tell. Like, I can pretty easily judge character pretty easily. I mean, I am a kind of judgy person, but I don't try to be. I can just kind of tell right off the bat if we're going to vibe or not. And I generally don't try very hard with the people I don't really vibe with. It's just the people who I've just not trusted with my gut, they've always turned out to be bad people. Not necessarily like, you know, evil, they just sometimes had it out for me. If you've clicked onto this video because you're questioning your friendships with your friends, you might want to have a talk with them. I'm just gonna put it out there, like, if you're already questioning your friendship, there's already something wrong with there. But you know, if there's nothing wrong with your friendship, you just kind of clicked on this video because you want somebody to talk in the background, that's cool too. And you should, like, continue to nurture those friendships and continue to spend time with them and reach out to them and make time for them, because you never know, they might not always be there. And that's just a fact of life. Not to be like a downer or anything, it's just a fact of life. And that's all I've got for you. Friendships are not easy. As you get older, it becomes more and more harder to make friends, because everybody has grown up and they've grown up into their specific like niche and their beliefs. And we have a lot of variety in that. And I'm not saying if you have different beliefs you can't be friends, because I have plenty of friends that don't agree with me on plenty of things, political, religious, etc. But it makes it a little bit more difficult, especially if you don't have any other similarities, like you don't have any other interests with each other, which is important because, you know, you want to have something to do with the person. You want to have something to talk about. You know, you want to enjoy that time with that person. Sorry, there's like a fly on my... See, that's a fly right there. I know it's not in focus, but that's a fly up there. Well, that's all I've got for you. I had to restart the freaking video because I accidentally hit cut when I was showing you that fly that really wasn't necessary. Anyway, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok if you still have it. I know there was some funkiness going on there. Not really sure if it's still a thing. I still have it on my phone and it's still working, so I'll still be there. But I am in America, so if it just disappears suddenly, don't be alarmed. I'm on other platforms. But yeah, I'll see you later. It is a really bright day outside, and I feel overexposed at the moment, but like I can't do anything about it. My ISO is already all the way down. I guess I will be lowering the brightness in post as always. I either have to do color correction or I have to lower the brightness. I can never win. I can never win in this freaking dorm.